service on all our lines.
Just setting up a mini installation in my house of baby shoes and socks, and I've just taken photos of them, so I'm gonna take photos of the individual shoes and then line them all up. Because I was kind of exploring my adopted clothing, and I don't know whether you call it adopted clothing, it's just like clothes that I was adopted in, and like the significance of objects, and what my sculpture teacher like recommended was perhaps doing a mini installation of like what if, or like representation of all of the baby girls and boys and stuff that were adopted. So I thought through shoes, like objects that I have already explored, it would be quite an interesting mini installation. I don't think I've explained it very well, but I'll also go through it in my sketchbook review for week 3. We are now in, no, this is going to be my explanation, it's going to be my sketchbook review for week 4, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you know how I progress. Okay, so I'm just in the car. I've just been to Seoul Plaza in Golders Green and Wing Yip for my art project. Also just to buy food because I'm running low on rice and everything. So yeah, I've hit my head while I was getting the rice, because like there's these huge bags and they're like in these big containers. I was getting it and then I hit my head on the metal bars, which was not very clever at all. But I took photographs of inside the shops and like their packaging and everything, because they're quite pretty, and also it relates to an artist that also photographs packaging in shops and stuff. And I've taken photos of like Tesco's, the Tesco aisles, and then I'm going to use that as a comparison. But yeah, I've been for lunch today. I went for lunch with my aunt and my baby cousin, which was really cute, and now I'm going to go all the way home and unpack the shopping. I also today did that like the mini installation of shoes and bags, shoes and sorry, this hit in the head, like, is that, oh, do I have concussion? I did the mini installation of shoes and socks. So yes, I've been quite productive today. So yeah, very busy days. Gonna go home now. Brown sugar milk tea. What did you get?
I got a strawberry milk smoothie.
Lovely. My hand is cramping. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm going through old photo albums from my childhood and finding photos of me and my family. and I'm just scanning them, so I have some more primary sources. And my whole project is about kind of like collecting my past and like reflecting on my Asian British identity. But how I'm doing this is collecting all of my memories, and it's so funny, like just seeing all of these photos of me and my family and like how simple everything was, and it's just really sweet like looking back on these memories. And I've also found my mum's diary from when I was adopted, so I'm going to scan some of those pages. Yeah, it's just really lovely like looking back. Makes it quite emotional. My voice is, I have got a cold, but it's really cute, very wholesome. I was adorable, of course. So yeah, just scanning all of those up and gonna print them out, put them in my sketchbook, and then maybe do some stuff with it. But I quite like the photos as they are. I don't want to mess them up or anything. Like, they're just really sweet to look at.
To the world.
Saturday the 15th or 16th of April. I've just come back from work and it's the end of this vlog. I vlogged the first and second week of Easter, so now we are completely up to date. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I just need to finish editing this vlog and then I can upload it on Sunday tomorrow. Yeah, and then there will also be like a sketchbook flick through that you can have a look at, and that will be uploaded on Wednesday. Yeah, so I came back from work today. I was at Tottenham. I work at Tottenham Football Stadium doing what do I do there? Oh no, I'm in the retail section, and I was on tills today. Very, very busy. What did I do? So like the past 2 weeks I've just been quite busy, like just finishing off sketchbook stuff, like gathering primary resources that I can use in the production phase, because I'm in the pre-production phase at the moment, but just getting ready for the production phase. So I visited Wing Yip, I visited Seoul Plaza, which was vlogged. I also had some fun stuff. So on Tuesday I went and looked at the Cutty Sark with my cousins, and we went up to Greenwich, had a nice family day out. And then on Wednesday the 6th of April, in the first week, I had my needs assessment for my disability support thing for uni. And then I also went to the British Museum on Wednesday. The reason I'm recapping all of this is because I don't think I vlogged everything. Like, I'm getting really bad at remembering to film, so I'm just having like a recap of the week. And I also saw my friend Katie, which was really nice, after the British Museum, and she's come back from university on Thursday the 7th. So I was very lucky and I was able to attend the 2022 Working Internationally conference, which was funded by the Welsh government. And it was so interesting. We had like different discussions about how we can make museums and galleries a more equal place, how we can make them a sustainable place, how we can make them be able to support a community, and how you can you can move outside of the gallery spaces and outside of museum spaces, and like get people that necessarily wouldn't visit these spaces involved in these movements. So interesting. And I think my favourite talk was by, let me have a look, I wrote down notes. My favourite talk was Building a More Equitable Future, and this included Andrew Ogan, who's an agent for change at Arts Council of Wales, and Mike Muraski, independent consultant, author and change leader, who was American. And it was so interesting. It kind of talked about the idea of what does radical change mean to you, how can you change things from the grassroots, how can you change people's attitudes, perceptions, ideas towards race and equality and gender and identity. And absolutely amazing, such an interesting talk. And Andrew Ogan really stood out to me as someone that was really inspiring, and he just, everything that he spoke, he said, I'm just like, I agree with all of this. And it's like so nice being able to hear something like so eloquently put, because sometimes it's like you can think of all of these ideas and you know what you stand for and you know what you believe, but sometimes it's just hard putting it into words and putting it into a way that's actionable and explains it to other people in a eloquent way. And Andrew Ogan completely does that for me. Absolutely amazing, really, really inspiring. Anyway, I also met Frank at the pub on Thursday after that, and then I also went to Brent Cross with my aunt for Wagamama's, and we did a little bit of shopping where I got the I'm not actually wearing it. I got the Charlotte Tilbury what's it called, Hollywood Flawless Filter. Oh my god, life-changing. Would absolutely recommend it to anyone. And the shade match was perfect. Like, because I was like, oh, I need to get a shade match, so I like went and asked one of the Charlotte Tilbury staff, and I was just like, oh, like I just want to get a shade match for the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and she was just like, you're shade 3. And I was just like, what? And she was like, would you like to try it on? I'm like, yeah, because I just want to double check. And she put it on. I was like, oh my goodness, it's amazing. So yeah, I'm absolutely in love with that. Then I went to the pub, and then I went out to a bar later on with some of my work friends, some of my other friends. I did actually do work on these days. On the Saturday and the Sunday, I was going through my sketchbook. I was kind of looking over at what I needed to catch up on, writing reflections, annotations, analysis of my work, how I intend to move on with my work. And then moving on to the second week of Easter, I was going to visit the Victoria and Albert Museum. I was unfortunately unable to do that, but I did have a look on their website, and they have their complete entire collection on their website. And honestly, that might have been better. Like, I have visited the Victoria and Albert Museum, like, love it. I love the plaster courts, but I was specifically going there. I wanted to go there for China, and I just wasn't able to find the time, unfortunately, this week. But I did look on their website, and there's like had so much of their archives on it, like the things that just aren't currently on display at the moment. And I really liked that, and it was really interesting to be able to see the things that aren't always out. And because I've seen it in real life, like not that long ago, like I think I visited like a few months ago, I just don't have the right photos for it. I just took the photos from the website, but I think that should be fine. And then I also want to visit the unit London, but I wasn't able to go see that either. On Tuesday I went shopping and had lunch with my friend Alice, and then I met my friend Greg afterwards. And then on Wednesday I went to see Pretty Woman. Absolutely amazing, so good. And then on Thursday I went out for dinner. I didn't do anything on Friday. Oh no, I went to Marks and Spencer's on Friday with my nan and my aunt. And then today, Saturday the 16th, I went to work. And all of this time I have been like going through my sketchbook, adding things slowly. It's just, some of these things are really boring to film, I think, like visually. So I just thought I'd do a really quick recap of what I actually did, because through film it doesn't look like I've done much, but I've been very productive. And what I need to do in the next few days is just finish off my what's it called, project proposal. But that's basically done. I just need to make a few edits, and I think that's basically it. I just need to do little finalizations of sketchbook pages. I need to do some more printing, but I've spent so much money on ink like over the past 2 weeks because of how much printing I've done. So I'm gonna print at school, at college when I get there. But yeah, anyway, I've had a lovely Easter. I hope you have too, if you're watching this when this comes out anyway. But if not, I hope you have a lovely day, I hope you have had a lovely day, or going to have a lovely day. I hope you have a lovely week. I hope you have a lovely year. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to comment what you've done this Easter or this week. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.